Hey, HappiDaze here. In today's video, we are doing the final pulls on the 12th anniversary summons here. So we are going to try to pull for both Imu and for Shanks. We're going to do our free multis first. We get 3 of them with the release of the new parts. There was a 50 gems email that went out for top grossing, so make sure you get that if you haven't yet. That being said, let's do the 3 free multis, not expecting much here, and then we'll kind of get into the regular pulls. Pretty spicy animations for a free multi. One red. Ooh, we will definitely take that. Basically free reds. And while we're going through these free multis, let me just say I am super upset at Bandai right now. This morning when I logged in, after having a really good poll session last night, I found out that apparently my data was corrupted after playing for like 3 hours last night after we did all the summons on the banner. And got the message saying, your data is corrupted. So that was fun. So we had to basically end up going and repairing, which I thought, okay, it's a bit of a pain, but you know, we can live with that. Only to find out that after the repair happened, apparently there was some switching, quote unquote, that was happening as part of the repair that it did, and as a result, all my units got unfavorited. I lost most of my teams outside of PvP in terms of the team setup. All my saved crew, all that stuff was just wiped out, and having almost 3,700 characters, having to go back and favorite them all, hey, red there, we'll take that. Having to favorite them all is just an absolute slog and a pain, and I can't think of any reason that the data could have been corrupted. Like I said, we didn't even do anything like duel last night or anything like that, so super upset. I saw Shiru also had that same issue as well, so it sounds like it's not isolated, as well as actually there was another person in our alliance who mentioned someone else they knew had it as well. So I don't know what happened or what Bandai was doing, but that ended up causing a lot of headache and pain, and yeah, so it's going to be a very long process for me to go back and favorite all these characters. So yeah, if you did get that data corruption issue, please let me know. I feel your pain, and yeah, I hope you guys can get through that pretty quick, because that was not a good experience at all to have all that data wiped out. And even the legend ticket that I had for the free legend yesterday got wiped out as well as part of that, so just not good. Alright, so we got done our free multis as thought. Nothing really too crazy there. We did get a couple of reds, which is always good, always appreciated. But let's get into it. Let's go for the man, the myth, the legend himself. Really the only other units on this banner I'm really looking to get might be additional copies of Dragon, just because he's able to help with his Revolutionary Army team in PvP. Blackbeard and Kuzan wouldn't be bad either. I don't have them maxed out, so get some benefits there. But outside of that, pretty much everyone else on this part, Luffy, Bonnie, are all maxed out for me, so I don't really get much luck here. So we are going to throw the free multi at this banner, just see what happens. Maybe we can get lucky and just walk away right here, but it doesn't look like that is going to be the case. Got my boy Usopp, though. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the polls. Now, the advantage of pulling in the individual parts is that overall the chance of getting the legend is higher, because it's a much smaller batch of legends that are part of that crew. So that's kind of the trade-off that you get there for pulling on the individual parts versus the part 1, which had like everyone in it, right? So we did get 2 reds off the bat. Love to see that. You know, the animations weren't really that spicy. We didn't get, obviously, the extended animation there. But still, getting 2 reds right off the bat is not bad, except if it's ESO. Not able to use, unfortunately. And my boy over there, Kuma, just reminded me of the number of Kumas I pulled on our polls yesterday. Hey, another red. Okay, well, we'll take that. 3 reds. Whitebeard Ace. They're actually not maxed out. When I got them yesterday, I was like, oh my god, it's Whitebeard Ace. That's gross. But yeah, apparently they are not maxed out for me. So that was interesting. I did not realize that. So second pull here is going to be a Sugo rare character. So guaranteed red at least. 1. We do have all the rare recruits and the support characters, so unfortunately there's really nothing. There we go. Multi number 2, that's how we do it. Wrap it up. That is fantastic. Pretty much the best case scenario we could have hoped for, right? So now that we have everyone except for Imu, we are going to swap over to Imu's part. Willet, fantastic unit for PvP and for duel. I've been seeing a lot of teams leveraging her. Nami and Carrot, another good unit as well. Another Kuma. The man, the myth, the legend, my boy, Shanks. Fortunately, it's not the alternate art, but that's fine. I am going to use the alternate art pen to definitely change him, because the aura farming that his alternate art is doing is just stupidly awesome. So there we go. 2 multis in and out. We have more than enough on the guaranteed for Imu, so now we're pretty much guaranteed to get all the elders and still have worst case scenario, you know, somewhere around 1,300 gems or so, even after all is said and done, right? So if there is a part 2, we should be in really good shape. We really didn't have to spend any money for this event outside of the gem packs, the countdown packs that gave some 500 rainbow gems. So yeah, overall this has been a pretty good anniversary, able to nab 3 of the units on the part 1. Just really helped us out, put us in a fantastic position. So for Imu, if we don't get him himself, I would love to get some additional copies of the elders. I do not have them fully maxed out or limit breaked. I don't think any of them. So any dupes that we can get of elders will just help feed that and help get them to just be more beast than they are in PvP. Especially with, they want you to really build a 5 elders team with Imu here. Wow, I haven't seen that unit in forever. The Big Mom Kaido. Maxed out for me, unfortunately, but it is what it is. It's kind of a bummer that once you get the support character once, dupes really don't matter, because I'm pretty sure they come at fully leveled up to support level 5. So that kind of negates the real need for dupes there. Some fire animations there. Surprised there wasn't more there. Or is there? Maybe back-to-back second luck multi-magic, but doesn't look like that will be the case. But we do have at least 1 red here. My boy Helmeppo. Hey, Demon Nico Robin. I don't think I actually have her maxed out. Out of that batch, I only pulled maybe a handful of copies of her since she's come out. So that is actually really good. We will definitely take that Nico Robin here. Red poster at the end is another Big Mom Kaido. So again, can't really use that, but yeah, that Demon Nico Robin is a pretty sweet pull. Alright, we got some gold text, but not much else happening here. 1 red to kick it off. Alright, so looks like 2 total, unless there is a secret red somewhere in here. Who's who? Not looking for that guy. I have most of the Toby Ropo completely maxed out, unfortunately, so that does absolutely nothing for me, unfortunately. And of course, just because I said that, they're going to throw me my girl ulti there. Just reminding me that in every Sugofest, she is 100% going to be there. Alright, white text. Not much else going on. Only up to the second cut-in. Secret red. One of the elders, please. Kaku and Zoro, not who we're looking for. At least we should be able to get all these rare recruits to 150 with all these copies that we've been pulling of them. Sorry, Hiyori, you're not who we're looking for. Alright, step number 5 is a limited step. Not super limited, so obviously the batch size is a little bit smaller, but... Not even the Gear 5 animation, but we did get 2 reds, at least. 3 reds. 4 reds, okay. Not bad, not shabby, not shabby. My boy Albert. Another Big Mom Kaido. A Luffy unit there. Fully maxed out, unfortunately, so not much it does in that department for me. Final poster is going to be another Kaku Zoro. Yeah, not having much luck pulling any of these elders yet. Surprised through 5 we haven't seen at least one of them. I feel bad for my int Gear 5 Luffy over there. Before Luffy Bonnie came out, he was the king of PvP, but unfortunately, since Luffy Bonnie's been out, he's seen pretty much 0 play and hasn't been boosted in much content at all, even considering he's the same type as the int Luffy Bonnie. So unfortunately, he's been kind of relegated to probably the past at this point, but was a fantastic unit for so much time, so many PvP Grand Party seasons. Sad to see him go. All right, last poster is a rate boosted or Sugo rare. Not great animations, not even a cut in. Okay, so again, probably a dead multi here. Bound to happen sometime. Corona to wrap it up. Alright, this is another limited pool session, so again, a much more condensed potential number of units there. No gold text, but there was chest there. No Gear 5 cut in though. 1 red. 2 reds. So 3 total, at least, unless there's a secret somewhere in here. Man, Albert is chilling everywhere today. Yep. He really is. Another Big Mom Kaido. So this is going to be the Big Mom Kaido Sugofest here, because they are just everywhere. Alright, gold text, no chests. Again, only the second cut in. Not animations have cooled down quite a bit since we started here. Only 1 red. My girl Ulti showing up again. Uninvited. We did not invite Ulti to this party. Crocodile. Alright, this is step 10, super limited, so let's hope we get something better. No kitty cat, unfortunately. Yes, let's go. Awesome. Very cool, very cool, very cool. I mean, I'm kind of sad that we didn't get any of the other Elder characters. I would have loved to get some additional dupes of them to level up some of their potential abilities there. But yeah, we dip in, unfortunately. Not chasing for for dupes of that. Another Albert. Albert is just coming out left and right out of the woodwork here. Garland. Love to see that animation. Boom! The man, the myth, the legend himself. One of the most craziest characters in the anime. My boy, Imu. So we're able to get him. That's awesome, fantastic. So yeah, with that being said, we were able to pretty much pull all the legends within 500 gems each, right? Probably even less than that if you totaled up, all the total multis, right? In 42 multis, we were basically able to pull every legend and every recruit, which is pretty good. So that's where we're going to wrap it up here for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely want to hear how your pulls are going so far, especially since they released all the parts today, which is good. You don't have to have that day break in between each part like they do for some of the Sugofests. We still have a ton of gems left, like an absolute just crazy amount of gems left. So we'll see if there is a part 2. We'll keep saving up. If not, hey, there's a character down the road that if you're a manga reader, I'm sure you know who it is. We'll be saving for that person because it's going to be awesome, I think, when they finally come out. But yeah, until now, we're just going to keep kind of trucking along. We'll have a bunch of videos out for this content, right? Different PvP teams. What are some optimal ways to use them in normal content? At some point, there'll probably be a blitz battle or something like that involving. We do have TM coming up in not too long as well. And yeah, there's been a bunch of other game modes that have been going on at the same time, right? We have Assault Rumble currently going on. We have the co-op duel going on. And I just got a chance to kind of play that out today. So I might have a video out either tomorrow or the next day. Tomorrow's tough because it's Mother's Day. But we'll see what happens and how quick we can get a video out, just kind of explaining some of these new game modes. They're still around for quite some time. I think it still has 9 days or 8 days left on the co-op duel, so we have plenty of time to kind of get through that. And I think from my impression so far, it's gonna get pretty sweaty towards the end. Trying to rank in that new game mode. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. As I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment below in the comment section below how your pulls went. I wish you guys good luck if you haven't pulled yet and you're still planning on pulling. Until next time, be kind to each other. Thanks.